A black teenager was detained by police after they received a report that he was robbing an older white lady in her car. The only problem? They were in the car together, and he is her grandson. You're watching What's Trending. I'm Jonathan Harris. Make sure to like this video and hit subscribe for more social media news every day. 18-year-old Akil Carter, his grandmother, and her friend were on their way home from church on Sunday when they were pulled over by police and Akil was ordered out of the car.
Hands up high in the air. Face away from us. Walk to the sidewalk. Look away from us. Walk backwards towards the sound of my voice. Backwards towards the sound of my voice.
According to the police chief, the officers were flagged down by an African-American couple who pointed to a blue Lexus with a black man riding in the back seat while two older women were riding in the front.
So some guy comes up to me in his car and says, actually there were two black guys lobbying the ladies in this blue Lexus. And I said, what? Where? He's like, he's robbing him right now. And I'm like, which blue Lexus? The one at the light.
Akil was placed in the back of a squad car in handcuffs and questioned while his grandmother tried to quickly straighten the whole thing out.
Is everything okay?
This is my grandson.
That's your grandson?
Yes. When I went up and first tomorrow.
All right,
Okay.
that's good.
Eventually, Akil was released and the cops apologized.
And I'm certainly glad that that guy was mistaken or wanted to put me on a route or something that's not actually occurring. So I apologize. Oh, he's going to be released? Absolutely. Absolutely.
What a silly thing.
While no lawsuit has yet been filed, Akil Carter and his family have retained an attorney who has asked the police to retain all documents and dispatch reports to be analyzed. The grandmother, who is white, and the cop have a brief exchange about the race of the people who reported a robbery and a discussion about whether it matters that they are black.
I apologize for that guy not knowing what he was talking about. But
I'm sure he saw two old white ladies in a car with a black kid and makes an assumption.
Well, he was black as well, so I don't know.
Oh my God. Well, then it's even worse.
I don't know.
Michael Harriot of The Root asks, a bit tongue-in-cheek, how can we be sure it was a black couple who reported the incident? Even though I might possibly be willing to believe that there are black people in Wisconsin, it's hard for me to believe there are two, not to mention two black people willing to call the cops on another black person, which would bring the total to three. We'd be able to ask the couple who reported the robbery what they thought they saw, but they disappeared.
The officers could not find the man who made the original report to get a formal statement on why he flagged the officers down.
Even though Wisconsin as a whole is 87% white and less than 7% black, Milwaukee County, where this took place, is 27% black or African American. And you can see from the look on Akil's face as he sits in the back of the police cruiser that he's upset, but not exactly surprised.
Okay. All right. How old are you, young man?
18.
18. And what is your first name?
Akil.
Spell it for me.
A-K-I-L.
Can you speak up? I can't hear you.
A-K-I-L.
A-K-I-L?
Yeah.
But I suppose we should be relieved that the cops didn't just shoot Akil as soon as he stepped out of the car. Police Captain Brian Zalewski said officers acted appropriately, drawing their handguns but keeping them pointed down. But Dominique Elliott, who witnessed the incident, disagrees.
I'm guessing it's because he black. I'm just my hypothesis.
He captured the aftermath on his cell phone and says police had their guns pointed at the car.
Like, he really was crying. Like, when he walked up to his grandma, he was crying. His grandmother was crying. Shouldn't have went that far with it. Like, if you would have seen how surrounded this boy was, and like, I seen him shaking, and I'm looking like, oh my God, I hope they don't kill him.
If you don't think this is a big deal, a good way to test your perspective is to imagine Akil Carter is white and then see if it still feels the same way. It's what we call the "a time to kill" test.
Now imagine she's white.
But what do you guys think? Did police act appropriately or was there racial bias involved? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to like this video and subscribe for more What's Trending. And for more stories like this, head over to whatstrending.com.